So that's why you see the community coming together. And I'll tell you someplace I think the community really needs to come together, and that's for our buddy Dickie Brennan. I do not understand how Dickie has come in and made this offer to open up a lovely restaurant, to save a historic theater, with his heart in totally the right place, and suddenly he's become villainized. I saw Dickie this week and he said, Poppy, they're trying to make it out like I'm going to take the children's theater away from Le Petit. And David, that's not the case at all,
yeah,
is it?
I think the fact is that he's a gentleman and he's kept his mouth shut during all this while everybody else is yapping. It's beyond me. What happened was the Le Petit board came to him for a donation, and then they started talking, led to discussions and a proposal. They listened to a lot of proposals, and unanimously the Board of Governors thought his was the best. And now, for the Brennan family, all the branches of the Brennan family have done nothing but good for the city of New Orleans for 65 years.
Where would New Orleans be without the Brennan's restaurant?
As for what Dickie proposes to do with half of Le Petit is called adaptive reuse. And if you want to see a good example of adaptive reuse, look at the Palace Cafe that used to be Werlein's. Who would have ever thought that it could turn into a wonderful restaurant like that? Now, sentimental me, I mean, I've had plays produced, I've written plays that have been produced, and I've produced plays on the Children's Corner stage and the main stage. Sentimental me would like to keep the Le Petit complex building intact. Practical me thinks that the Brennan plan may be the best one we'll get. Now, a lot of people with Le Petit's Theater Guild who are complaining used to sit on the Board of Governors, some of them very recently. If they had all these wonderful plans, why didn't they voice them then when they were on the board? As for the philanthropists that have suddenly appeared on the scene, promising the sun, the moon, and the stars, my father would say, if it seems too good to be true, it probably is.
They just want to take the mortgage over.
Yeah, and then take the whole building over. Now, I know 4 people on the Board of Governors, 2 really well. Jackie Clarkson, our City Council President, who is a realtor herself, whose father played in the orchestra at Le Petit years ago, and her daughter is Patricia Clarkson, one of the great stage and film actresses of our time, who's done beaucoup benefits for Le Petit, and Brian Batt, who knows more about the show and the business of theater than anyone I know in this town. I think it all boils down to who do you trust and who has earned your trust.
And if anybody's earned our trust, it's Dickie.
Yeah, well, we'll see what goes. It's going to probably be unfolding in the next few months, to say the least. Yeah,
when the dust settles, we'll see. Let's hope a good thing happens. Now,